Motivated Monday and another day in the crypto doghouse. My name is Crypto Millie, and every day I talk about crypto. Today we're going to be looking at the cryptocurrency space from all spectrums: bears, bulls, pros, cons. So if you like these grounded videos, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door to door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. And I know, trust me, guys, I am feeling the pain too. I feel it a little bit more because I'm full time in Web3, right? So all of my chips come based on what happens in Web3. I've even been looking at other options across the board to make sure that I can have, consistent liquidity coming in without having to touch any of my cryptocurrency. So, I'm not going to be one of those guys to come up here and kind of like talk down on people or anything of that sort. I'm a regular person in crypto just like you, and I'm looking to hit my crypto goals. And yes, of course, excuse me, but even myself, I was banking on a huge altcoin season. At some point, I think it will still happen. But until that happens, we need to access the market and what the market is giving us. So again, if you like these type of videos, make sure that you comment. I would love to know you guys' current sentiment. I know a lot of people are feeling pain throughout the market. For anybody that's on the sidelines, you're probably looking like, yo, this is an opportunity. I'm loving to see this pain in the market because there are bears that are happy that the price is going down. The market has been suppressed by market makers, right? There are people on the sidelines that have stables that are looking to deploy. So we can't always look at from our moon boy perspective because we've been in crypto, we're buying crypto, but there are people that's on the sideline looking at these opportunities. So let's actually talk about what's happening on the crypto chart. Now, I did put the current Bitcoin price into my AI model, and it told me it was a 7 out of 10 chance that Bitcoin can hit 150,000 by the end of the year. How we get there to be announced, of course. But it was kind of interesting to see that AI, just putting in this chart in AI, and it gave a 7 out of 10 that we can still hit 150,000 by the end of the year, which could really help altcoins because altcoins have been getting wrecked. But just taking a look at this Bitcoin chart, we did print a weekly candle below our downtrend, but we are still holding support here at 93,000, which really important because we've went through so much negativity within the last 3 months, and the fact that we're still holding above 90,000 is positive. Thing is, can we continue to hold? The MACD is a bit scary right here, but we got to understand that the MACD is a lagging indicator. So even though we're getting the MACD cross, this is just telling us that up here was a potential local top. And if you didn't take profits here, whether it's your altcoins or, whatever that you bought, you probably are feeling a lot of this pain. On the flip side, if we just actually turn on the stock RSI here, guys, you can see that we're not yet out of the ballpark yet. I mean, we didn't get our stock RSI cross. We have no confirmation, but the hopium here is that we are oversold. So at some point we should see, put that back on. I want to put my moving averages back on, but at some point we should see a bounce, right? The bounce, in my opinion, could be short term because the MACD on the weekly is showing a loss of momentum. So even if we do get a bounce short term, we still need to see more strength on the MACD. And this all will determine how much volume that we get in cryptocurrency because the volume has been down across the board. I actually want to take a look here at the total 3, and you can see that the total 3 here a little bit closer. So for the top altcoins, we're a little bit closer to our stock RSI cross. So there will be some people that's bidding that this is a local bottom, right? And that we do have this support here. This support at about 816 billion. But again, just flipping to the MACD here, guys. Let me show you guys because technically we still are in a bullish trend as long as we are above our 25-day EMA and on a long time frame, the 200-day EMA. But just bringing in the MACD here, you can see for yourself. Okay, MACD moving average. Why is not pulling up here? Well, dude, it's not pulling up, but the MACD on the total 3 looks very similar to what we've seen from the Bitcoin chart. And you can use these, this charting, looking at the stock RSI here. Low caps could get a nice good bounce, right? So it seems like the altcoin market is a little bit more closer to a short-term bounce opposed to the Bitcoin price, which is crazy, right? So it seems like if the Bitcoin dominance does go down, we could maybe get a bounce here from some low caps, and it's going to be a nice bounce in my opinion, because low caps are lacking on liquidity. So when we do see those bounces, they could be very volatile. But again, the MACD here is showing lack of strength, right? So even if we do get a bounce short term for the low caps, because we are under this 25-day EMA, because this MACD is showing so much bearish strength, we could still get rejected our 25-day EMA. So at the end of the day, until we get some type of strength in this market, I think that, whatever bounce that we do get could be short-lived, because the momentum, not only is the momentum not there, the volume just isn't there, right? The liquidity, if you look at the volume across your favorite altcoins, they're bringing in the lowest that I've ever seen in volume. And these are really, really, I'm talking about altcoins that are well over 100 million in market cap, are still bringing in very, very, very low volume numbers. So this is, that's a sign of weakness, right, in the market, right? And a lot of people are now saying, well, it's the market makers. They're manipulating the market, Binance, they're selling off, Wintermute, you got all this jargon going on. But at the end of the day, who said it was going to be this easy, right? Who said like becoming an altcoin millionaire or a crypto millionaire was going to be this easy? Of course, they was going to make it really hard. We can't just have a whole bunch of millionaires just walking out, shitting on doctors and PhDs and people that went through all these years of college to become successful and make this money. Of course, they're going to make, becoming a crypto millionaire hard. And in my opinion, this is all a psyop, right? This is all been a psyop. I can go into conspiracies with pump fund, conspiracies with just in crypto in general, because the amount of scams, fraud, and crime that has been allowed to happen, and you see the people that in the people that they do go after, it really blows my mind, because it's kind of like X, right? You see all of these scam accounts on X, but then you got a really good account like my account, and my account is suspended, and no one tells me my account is suspended. So it's just crazy the way that the perception of the market is right now. And if you ask just an average person about crypto, right, just go ask somebody random, not no like Dejan young person, just go ask some random person, right, mid 30s, right in 30s, somebody that got some common sense, right? These youngins, they got common sense, but they different, right? They look at crypto and totally different from like a person in the mid 30s, and you ask them, they'll be like, more to 60 to 70% of the time they come out straightforward like, oh, crypto seems like a scam, or crypto seems like a Ponzi. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I remember I was sitting at my computer doing some work on my computer one day, and somebody just happened to be around me while I was doing this work on the computer, and it was like, so this is cryptocurrency? And it's like, I heard you, in the background, I heard you, talking about crypto, and, I couldn't really understand it, but it seems like a Ponzi scheme. I'm like, what the, he said, this is what like the regular normie person thinks. And we can't just think like, oh, everybody's bullish on crypto or everybody's in crypto. It just feels like that because we're in crypto each and every day. So I would say, take a break, guys. Is retail buying the dip? That is the question. Is retail buying the dip? I need you guys to answer that question. Are you buying the dip? Me personally, I haven't been buying the dip. I've been consolidating my portfolio, cutting off the loose ends, and putting my liquidity and capital into stable coins, right? And preparing for QE, and this is an assumption. I'm not saying it's going to happen or it's etched in stone, but if just based on every cycle in history, we do get QE, you want to be prepared. And just sitting here blindlessly buying every dip, that's not realistic, right? You're going to find yourself entering war with no ammunition, right? You don't want to walk into war and you already done use all your ammunition and you trying to load a clip, but you ain't got no clips left. So you got to think about that. You got to kind of like Practice risk management. I know that sounds cliche, but more so, pick your spots. I look at crypto like playing ball, right? When I used to play ball, you come around the pick and roll, you pick your spot, right? You don't have to force anything. You don't have to rush anything. And the same can be said for crypto. You know what I mean? You just pick your spots. You don't have to buy every dip. You know what I mean? You can literally wait for flash crashes or black swan events, but just blindly buying every dip is going to, you're going to find yourself frustrated. I know from personal experience. More hopium here is that the U.S. the Tether dominance here is overbought, right? So yes, everybody is running into stables. Smart people in crypto, right? I'm not saying I'm the smartest person, right? But I've been in crypto a while to understand when it's time to put money into stables and understanding the psychology of not buying every single dip. You can't buy every dip. So at some point, this money that's being poured into stablecoins will come back into Bitcoin and altcoins, and you just got to stay patient. But the light and the silver lining here is that we are in the overbought areas for the Tether dominance, right? And the Tether dominance market cap continues to go higher. Is this the top? We'll just have to see, right? We can't just make an assumption now that this could be the top. But hey, this could be the top, baby. This is the top of the Tether market cap. Or maybe it just continues to go higher, right? You can just keep printing with Tether. But you got to ask yourself, are you long-term investing or trading? Because right now the money is being made for anybody that got like real expensive sniper setup, right? If you got real expensive sniper setup, then you can pretty much snipe every launch. You can snipe every launch and you could kind of like take those pennies from the launch and maybe roll those into stables. But if you ain't trading and you're not, and you don't have insider information, because it's really this in crypto right now. I'm going to just cut the bullshit, right? It's either you're sniping new launches or you have insider information, right? And I've always been a fair person, right? I remember a group asking me, they was like, Millie, you want to be part of this group? It was part of this meme coin. It was like, you want to be part of this group, talking about things, and I declined. I'm like, nah, I don't want to have my name attached to any group or anything like that. That's that's doing those type of things. So again, if you're not in that, right, investing or trading, or have insider information, then you're probably not making money in crypto. And me personally, I'm not making money in crypto right now, right? I haven't been taking any ads. I've just been holding my cryptocurrency and consolidating into the ones that I have most conviction in. But as far as inflows, right, I haven't been trading in the trenches. I haven't been, putting myself in a position to be around those type of groups, because that's just toxic. And because the way that I'm set up mentally, you know what I mean? I'm just cut from a different cloth. I don't believe in cheating the system, right, on behalf of others, OPM, others people money. I don't believe in cheating the system on behalf of other people's money. And there's a lot of people that don't give a fuck. And I'm a person that generally just cares. I've always just been that type of person. So it's hard for me to move in an unethical way in crypto. And that's just what the state of crypto is. And it's kind of why I've been taking a step back away from crypto and kind of like, just striving for more knowledge, right? If you strive for knowledge, then opportunities will open to you. My main thing is learning as much about AI as I can, because I believe that AI is truly the future, right? So instead of like paying developers to do this, I'm been taking, maybe an hour out of my day to learn things about coding, to learn things about AI, and to utilize AI into like building different things. So that's pretty much where my mind is, and it just keeps my mind off the negativity and the toxicity of crypto. So, do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. I don't think a lot of people walk that way in crypto, but I was taught that in business. Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Now, hey, I might not become super rich because I have that type of mentality, but it's okay. I sleep well at night knowing that I'm doing shit the right way. And that's what matters to me, because I got family that depends on me, and I can't be out here moving funny, when I got family and responsibilities, right? And everybody got family and responsibilities. And I know people with family and responsibilities are on the fence about like, man, should I continue to keep putting money in crypto, or should I just chill, Whatever I have in, I have in. If it goes up, it goes up. If it goes to zero, it is what it is. At least I don't have my entire net worth in crypto. So just find out where you fit in that, right? You got to find out where you fit in that. There has been hints that we could, get QE, within the next 3 to 6 months. So keep that in mind. Max plane equals max opportunity, but that doesn't mean you have to buy the dip. Fuck all that and just put your money in stable coins. That way, when we do get confirmation, because I'll tell you what, anybody that just simply, in my opinion, let me show you guys an example. Anybody that just simply traded the stock RSI on the weekly made just stupid money, right? And it's crazy because, and I know I'm not the only person that you'll know something, but you're not acting upon it. Like, if I would have just followed just basic 101 trading, right? Selling up here every time we get a stock RSI cross on the weekly time frame, and buying every time down here we get a weekly stock RSI cross in the oversold. You made a lot of money, right? If you just bought here, chilled out, okay, didn't go all the overbought, so I'm not going to sell everything. Bought again down here. When everything gets up here in the oversold area, I'm selling. And I mean, guys, you could do that same strategy. Let me show you guys here. On any chart, right? So actually, I don't know why it's not loading here. Stock RSI on the, well, you can literally like do this on any chart. So actually, let's take the MACD off. Let's hopefully it loaded. I'll show you guys the total in a minute. Stock RSI. Okay. This is the total 3 chart. So very, very simple. Every time we get into oversold areas, you load up on your altcoins. Every time we're overbought, you sell. You sell, right? Those have been the tops. You load up, local bottom here, stock RSI oversold, wait for confirmation, which is the stock RSI cross, and you just hold until it gets overbought and you sell. And now we're here again where everybody should be, if not, buying the dip, putting money in stables and preparing for the next altcoin move. That's probably the most profitable way to make money in altcoins, just utilizing the stock RSI. And you can just look at the chart. You can look at the chart for yourself and see that if you just would have just on the weekly, I want to make it clear, on the weekly, if you just would have bought when it's oversold and sold when it's overbought, you make money every single time. And I'm sitting here watching this shit, like, you know what I mean? Watching it like, but when it gets all the way up here, we get so euphoric. And it's like, oh, we're going to the moon. We go to the moon. And we get that stock RSI cross. And my dumb ass know this information. And I always fall for the trap. I always hold my fucking coins and fall for the trap every single time. Crypto ain't about to get me again. I'm learning from my mistakes. And hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes as well. So for now on, it just seems like the easiest way to make money in crypto is buying and selling based off the weekly stock RSI. You would have killed it if you just did this. If and I'm talking to me. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to me. If I would have just did this, I probably would have way more money right now in crypto instead of just continuously round tripping my bags, which causes frustration, right? So you live and you learn. You live and you learn. This is something that I will be applying in the next bull run, right? It's kind of too late for it now. In my opinion, it's too late for it now. But hey, this seems like the easiest trade of all time. Just buying and selling based off the weekly stock RSI. And maybe you take it maybe you take it a little bit, and you use the monthly, but the monthly is just too much of a longer time frame. I prefer the weekly. It seems like the weekly has been like, if you just use that strategy, it's been extremely profitable. So I don't know. And I feel like this is something that works, and it looks like it works from just looking at this from a TA perspective. You guys let me know what y'all think. All right, so we covered that. Binance is selling Trump token, right? And this is an example of what I'm talking about. The smart money. They don't even hold their meme coins. When they see that shit showing signs of weakness, they get the fuck out. But everybody wants to believe in something, have conviction. Canary files for spot HBAR ETF NASDAQ. Now, this is something that you hold over time. HBAR, right? You don't hold meme coins over time. You can simply just trade the weekly stock RSI on your meme coins and and just do it with one meme coin, the same meme coin. You make a whole bunch of money. Sentiment. We are either idiots or soon to be billionaires. No in between. I agree with this 110%. A lot of things, guys, are oversold on the weekly. You can swing over here to the weekly. This is the crypto market RSI heat map. And you can see a lot of things are oversold. Volume, though, has been low across the board. So you can look at your favorite altcoins, right? Really, really good altcoins. I mean, like Talbot. You know, it's not even bringing in 100K in volume, right? It's bringing in 77,000 in volume, and this is a $50 million market cap, right? The volume just in altcoins just isn't there. So just keep that in mind, that you're probably wondering why things are not pumping. Well, we don't got any new money. Retail isn't here. Retail, in some cases, they got burnt. Retail got burnt by memes, right? I mean, look how strong AI is as far as mind share in the Google search term. But if we just remove that and just stick to memes, you can see like memes are that was at an all-time high around January, and like it's putting in a lower low. So like every retail who did hop in because of Trump memes and all these memes and all the hype that was going on around meme coins got absolutely giga wrecked, absolutely giga burnt. And right now they are not buying our altcoin bags. Everybody's kind of like waiting and going at each other and things of that sort. So just keep that in mind. And you can see the narratives based on the narrative tractor has really on the 30 days fell off. Like PolitiFi tokens, whew, I hope you guys wasn't holding those after Trump got into president. And everybody was saying like buy the rumor, sell the news event for PolitiFi tokens, and a lot of people just held on thinking like I have no clue what was the mindset behind that. But you can see every narrative has been getting cooked. But you know, more hopium is that a bounce is near. And this is how you know we at the end of the sentiment. Every time, and I've seen this in crypto, every time we get near the local bottom in a bull run, because we're still bullish. We're still above the 200-day EMA on Bitcoin and the total 3. We're still above the 25-day EMA on Bitcoin and total 3. But now you got YouTubers calling out YouTubers. You got KOLs calling out KOLs. And all these MFers look like this. And that's why I don't get into that whole like, oh, I'm going to call out. Because we all got bad calls. No one that talks about crypto on YouTube or even Twitter X, it got 100% good call rate where you just dropping bangers. Like, you're going to mess up. You're going to drop duds. It happens, right? So it's funny. I'm seeing these YouTubers calling each other. And I was like, damn, I was just watching one of your videos and you just dropped a dud too, bro. So I'm not going to sit here and just call a spade, right? That's just what it is, right? If I go out and attack a YouTuber might attack me because I got duds. Everybody got duds. Like, just keep it real, man. Y'all, I don't understand. It's like we didn't got so bottom of the barrel as far as content that we can't even talk about crypto. We just got to talk about each other now. That's how bad the sentiment is. It's like YouTubers are making videos about other YouTubers. KOLs are making content on X about other KOLs. They're not even talking about crypto at this point. So this also is a sign that this could be a local bottom. Sell in May or buy and get paid, right? We got a few things that does happen this week. PPI data, job data, and NVIDIA earnings. NVIDIA earnings could really, if it comes back good, it could really start spark an AI, you know what I'm saying, bounce. If not, because maybe their evaluation goes down because of DeepSeek. DeepSeek kind of like exposed a lot of AI projects. So we'll just have to keep an eye on AI. NVIDIA earnings, PPI, and the job data comes out. You can couple that with the XHB market. If we get hot job data and NVIDIA looks strong, I will say this. But if we get hot job data and the home builders market continues to get crushed, that's bad. That's a sign that we could be entering a recession. And now people are like, oh, I don't know what's going on with Trump. We should have. I'm seeing crypto YouTubers saying they should have voted for Kamala Harris. That's how bad the sentiment is, where people are already giving up on Trump, and now they're saying I should have voted for Harris. I'm not here to pick a size. I've said that before. You pick who. I'm with whoever crypto wants, but it's just funny seeing that. We do got hopium here on this chart. Just looking at it, right? This could end up being a inverted head and shoulders pattern here in the stock RSI. So maybe we get a bounce to the upside once we get our confirmation and we start to see this trend back above the trend line. So maybe job data comes out as expected and we see a huge bounce from the XHB, which is the home builders market. Could be, right? Because this definitely looks like an inverted head and shoulders here on the stock RSI. Stock RSI looks like it wants to put in a higher low. Meanwhile, we got the price going down. So a little bit of a bullish divergence here for the price action of the XHB. So this is hopium. This is hopium. But guys, let me know what y'all think, right? I'm going to get up on out of here. Positive NVIDIA earnings could spark a AI rally. You can see meme coins have been getting giga-wrecked. The sentiment is at its all-time lowest. But again, you can look at it like, oh, doom and gloom, or you can look at it more hopium depending on where you're at in your bag. Are you selling in May or are you buying and getting paid? Guys, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said, the only people that's making money in this market right now are people who sniping launches or people who have insider information. I don't do none of that. I stay away from all of that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We'll just have to see how this market rebounds, because it's going to rebound soon. It's oversold. The market is oversold. It's going to rebound. But this is the thing. When we do bounce, are we going to bounce? Or are we going to have a strong bounce that's going to lead us into altcoin season? Salute to HBAR. HBAR has had a huge bounce from 20 cent, right? And I think that's because HBAR could potentially be getting an ETF. So just keep that in mind, guys. And I should make a video on that. Anyways, let me know what you think about crypto, the current sentiment of crypto. Wow, HBAR is so strong right now, even in the midst of this bloody sea. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Gym life. Drink water. Tell someone you love them today and move in an ethical way. Like, let's bring integrity, character back to crypto and push all these bad actors and all this bullshit out here. Guys, I'm going to need you really to like and subscribe. And I really need everybody who watches this video to comment, because it really, really helps the algorithm. But it's good to see some of my coins in the green. Tau, HBAR strong. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm out.